NBA news.
I think there was. Man.
Was there?
You know,
Was there?
It's
Crazy.
and just to let everybody know, Landry and DeLeo are Mavs fans. I'm a Laker fan. Kenny's a Heat fan, so he's kind of neutral, and he's going to be our basketball middleman here.
Crazy.
But I was playing NCAA football, and the notification goes off on my phone, and this Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report is pretty legit, and it was Shams.
Right.
And I was like, "There's no way. This has to be like." I looked, and I was like,
He got hacked.
He got hacked. He had to have gotten hacked.
Right.
Because, I follow a few things on Twitter, and you get those little insider, sources, Nothing. This came out of nowhere. And I was like, so I text our group chats, and everybody's like, "Nah, hacked, and it ain't real." And then, bang, ESPN drops it. And you're like, "Oh, shit. This really happened." We really just made this trade. Or I'm gonna say Dallas reached out to us. I think it was one of those. We had no intentions of getting rid of Anthony Davis. He had just made it clear, hey, let's get another big so he could slide to the 4, which makes us look better. And when we won the bubble championship, he was the 4, and he finished the game at the 5 a lot of times. But still, I was like, all right, we gonna get a big man. We can make a run at this. I hadn't been keeping up with much basketball. A slight boycott. Won't get into that. But we were sitting at the 5th seed right now, and I wasn't even really just paying attention to it. But I was like, I stayed up a little bit. It woke me up. I was like, oh. But I know y'all kind of feel a little different about it, so. Mavs fans.
Crazy move. Crazy move.
That was great because Coach Marvin, he's also a Mavs fan.
Yeah.
My first text to him was, "What did we just do?"
Right.
Followed by, "This might be the saddest sports moment I've had in my life."
It's got to be.
It's tragic.
It's got to be the biggest. I know of my lifetime that I could think of. Biggest trade, especially in-season trade ever.
For sure.
I would say.
Especially when the reports come out. I know you joked about it in our group messages saying that Luka requested it, but all the reports are coming out and saying he was completely blindsided by this.
Yeah.
That, usually it's the player wants out, and it's a little easier to take when it's that situation, but the team decides, hey, we're just gonna get rid of him midnight Saturday night for a future first-round pick and Anthony Davis, who
you get nothing in return.
Yeah,
essentially.
And those guys get paid a lot more money than we do to make those kind of decisions. But it's almost a full day later, and I'm still struggling to find how this benefits us, short-term or long-term.
I think it's a short-term win for y'all. I think AD brings enough defensively and scoring to make up for Luka's scoring. I think it's a short-term win for y'all right now. I think y'all still can go compete for the championship. We're done unless we go get a big. And I've seen Miles Turner reports that we might depending on what we give up for him. But long-term, man, y'all traded away the 25-year-old face of the franchise.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be the next Dirt.
And I know there was work ethic reports and him not taking care of himself But
Luka.
It's Luka, man. It's been different if y'all traded Kyrie.
I mean, I was listening to an NBA podcast earlier about it, and one guy said Luka could be smoking 2 cigarettes, dribbling down the court, and I would still not trade him away.
Yeah, he's had the weight issues and conditioning his whole career. He just took us to the finals in bad shape.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care if he looks like Wes out here. The dude is
on
the
his
ball
way.
player.
As long as he don't look like me until he retires, we're good. But I think they wanted. I think for us, we know the LeBron thing is coming to an end.
Yeah.
I think we also know, were we going to win the NBA championship this year with our current roster? Probably not. We've had this roster for 2-3 years now. We're not beating the Nuggets. Probably not beating OKC. Houston's coming around. Young. I don't think they're a finals team yet, even though they are at the 2 seed. I think they're just one of those. They're a really good regular season team. Then you get into a 7-game series with the same team over and over. I don't think they're beating those type teams yet. But I think it's one of those. All right, let's go ahead and let's get our franchise guy for when LeBron goes, because I don't see him playing past next year. Honestly, this move now might send him over into retirement at the end of this year. I don't see it, but it could happen. He's gotten to play with Bronny now. That's happened. But next year, I think, is his final year. So we were at the point when they called us. It's like, you know what? Let's do it. And then now we'll figure out what we're going to put around Luka moving forward. And I've said this in the past, and there's going to be people that hear this podcast that called me a fool or laughed, said I didn't know basketball. I said Luka wants to be in LA. Luka's not like Dirk. Dirk was loyal. Dirk wanted that scene, that slow scene that Dallas brings. The nightlife's not as huge as the LAs, the New Yorks, the Miamis. Luka's more out there. He's a younger guy in this generation. I seen him wanting to go to one of those types of teams. Now, it didn't happen in the free agency like I thought it would, but it ended up happening. So, I think the Lakers,
say that, but it wasn't on his terms. That's
right.
That's just what's so shocking.
But I think the Mavs also thought too, and we don't know behind the scenes on Luka's thoughts. They had to have some kind of worry outside. It wasn't just conditioning and all that. He's played back.
Yeah,
dude, he's averaging 30 points a game with a pot belly.
Right.
Like, let's
I'm
stop
not buying that excuse.
They can say. I think they might have thought when that Supermax and all that money was about to come about, he might not re-sign with us. So let's just nip this in the bud now, and let's just trade him and get something in return. But a 30-plus-year-old injury-prone AD.
They didn't get much.
Look what Brooklyn got for KD.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Y'all probably could have got Austin Rivers from us. Now, and I don't know what was asked for, but y'all probably could have got Rui and Austin Rivers and both ones. So we traded away just AD a one, and we still have a first-round pick for 29.
Right. It is one of those things. I mean, if you're scared that he's going to leave, all the reports are saying that they didn't even shop him around. A lot of the executives in the league, they're saying they didn't even know he was available. I don't understand how. Okay, it's one thing to trade him. He might not have been here forever. Okay, I get it. But go out there and get the most you can get for this guy, because he's, like you said, he's an all-generation top player. Go.
And he's 25.
Go get a haul of draft picks if you're going to trade him.
Mikal Bridges, they got what?
4, 5?
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah.
Where would you say he's at on his prime chart right now? He's like middle of that up. Like he's not.
I think he's about to hit that peak of.
It's climbing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Prime Luka was about to kick in within the next year.
Right, and that's not including
28-year-old Luka will be his.
And what I'm excited about is because LeBron, he said LeBron was his role model as a kid and kind of who he patented. I'm excited to see if he can get over there with LeBron, and LeBron can teach him how to be a pro and teach him how to take care of his body. Because could you imagine with LeBron's work ethic in Luka? Because Luka shoots it better than LeBron.
Yeah.
Jesus
He
Christ.
can fill it up.
You're a middleman. What do you think about both teams, the trade, and all that for both?
For Dallas, I think it's a good trade. You still got guys that can go around AD. When AD's on the floor, it ain't like he's not liable. You know what I mean? He still can go get you 30 and 10.
Oh, yeah.
Numbers like that. So I don't think it's a bad idea for Dallas for what they're trying to do.
Right now?
For what they're trying to do right now. I don't feel like it still don't make sense to trade Luka. Like Leo said, he just led us to a freaking final.
Right, it's crazy. That's what's, So,
like, that blew the world by storm. That blew the basketball world by storm.
It woke him up.
Yeah, for sure.
People woke up last night.
I like it. I like it for the Lakers. As far as for sure, like moving forward in the future.
Right.
Like you say, LeBron, he probably got. You give him 1 and 2. I give him about 3. I think LeBron got 3 years left. Man.
Yeah, he said he dropped a triple-double last night. So it ain't like he's running on E.
Come on now, like he got a lot left in the tank. I think he gives 3 more. But also, I feel like that gives Bryce a chance to get in that league with him too. But for as far as the Lakers go, I feel like they can find another big somewhere, be able to squeeze out a big before the trade deadline. Maybe find a guard. I think it sets them up, for them to be in win now mode as well. Like they're getting Vanderbilt back. He's getting ready to come back off of injury.
That's gonna be big. He's back, but he's limited right now. They don't want to, he missed almost a whole year.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that.
So I think a lot of people saying, Dallas gonna be out. But hey, like Luka ain't never played defense, but that don't mean he won't go bust your butt on the other end. You know what
I mean, who
Like,
plays defense anymore?
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's really not even a defensive game no more. It's all
Look
go
at the
put the ball
scores
in the
every
hole.
night.
Yeah, like that's why you see 134 to 140 final scores and
Right.
21 3-pointers being made.
And when the playoffs start, that's when everybody starts caring. Those scores drop.
So right now, you like I said, all we want to do is get in the playoffs. We get in the playoffs. I got a guy in Luka that can go give me 40 at any moment. I got
And Vanderbilt's
LeBron,
gonna guard
you know
their
what I
guy.
mean? Vanderbilt's
So,
gonna
yeah.
be able to defend. I mean, Austin Reeves, he's a guy that can go get you 15 to 20 at any moment.
That's
you know
who I'm
what I
interested
mean?
to see about with this trade. Because, dude, he's averaging, with 80 out, he was averaging over 20 a game. With 80 in, I think it was around 16, 18. But I'm interested to see where he's at in this. I'm cool with it, though, because we know what he can do.
Yeah.
So moving forward, I don't want to trade him. I'm cool with trading Rui maybe and that other first round pick. The Lakers have never been a draft team. We've never drafted and built a team. Look at all those guys we traded when LeBron came. Ingram, Clarkson, D'Angelo.
That's that ball, yeah.
Those guys. Lonzo, we got rid of all those guys. We've never been a franchise that's drafted and developed. We make trades.
Yeah, but I think that's the thing. LA, I mean, it's the LA Lakers.
Yeah.
You don't have to really depend on developing young talent because people want to go play
Yeah.
the Lakers, whether it be through trades, free agency, whatever it is. I mean, that's what they have to do.
Yeah.
That's what they can do because they're the LA Lakers, like it or not. I mean,
Yeah.
Do you have those moments? You had those spurts where and a lot of guys didn't want to play with Kobe because it was how he was. But those dogs wanted to go and play with him. I think it's the same way with LeBron. Some guys didn't like, not necessarily LeBron, but what comes with LeBron, and so they kind of shied away with that. I think guys will go play with Luka. Like you'll see a couple guys if we can work the money. I think you'll see a 2 or 3 guys want to go and play with Luka.
I think that's the whole disappointing thing from the Dallas side of things is Kyrie
Yeah.
came here to play with Luka.
I thought Kyrie would dip on y'all after a year. I just knew Kyrie was going to LA,
But him and
but he liked it. And Dallas was good for Kyrie.
Yeah.
And it's a low media market. They allow him to be himself, and he's playing some really good basketball when healthy.
He's still special.
Yeah,
Klay Thompson, I mean, left basically his brother and Steph Curry
Yeah.
to go play with Luka, try to win another one.
Yeah.
So there's like things like that. I think that's the frustrating part about this whole deal is you want to trade him, fine. That's fine because I understand the business side of it. Like if he leaves over the summer, you get nothing for him.
right.
Do it now, you get something for him. Get something for him.
Yes.
And don't sit here and say, oh, well, it's because he's fat and out of shape. Well, like, dude, he's been out since Christmas
Yeah.
doing nothing but rehabbing. Like, he's gonna gain some weight because he hasn't been playing.
Oh, his genetics are horrible, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
them dudes over there don't stop doing stuff and just have 6 packs like Ken and them.
Yeah.
Bro, them dudes get fat.
Yeah.
But he can come over here with man tits and a gut and still give you 25 a night.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
He'll play himself back into shape by the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now, I do contribute some of his little soft tissue injuries to him not being in the best shape.
Right.
And that's where I'm positive and hoping that he can get over here with LeBron and LeBron can kind of teach him how to be a pro and take care of it. But at the same time, once you develop those habits,
It's hard to get out of.
and is he going to get out of them? Like, I mean,
That-
he's 25. He's at that, okay, do I want to play another 10, 15 years? Do I want to play another 5 at where I'm really good?
Yeah.
And then I just take that decline like you see a lot of superstars take.
Right. Because to me, it's almost like they had to have known he does not take this serious. He doesn't care. He's not like Dirk. He doesn't want to do
Yeah.
what it takes to go out there and win it. If that's the case, okay, we'll see down the road. We'll never know until it's a few years from now. But one thing I want to ask you is Luka is a free agent in what, 2027? How shocked would you be if he doesn't want to re-sign with the Lakers? Because like you said, he's a younger guy in this newer generation.
Yeah.
He might not want to be in LA. He might just say, hey, I'm going to Miami. Hey, I'm going to New York. I want to experience it all.
Yeah.
He did
That
say-
could mess it all
He did
up.
say Miami was one of his.
I think it just depends on what we have around him.
I take him in Miami.
I think it depends on what we built around him. Are we a championship contender? Where is he at in his life and what he wants to do? Is the Joker still playing? Because I could see us going out and, hey, Joker, come over here to LA when that Denver contract runs up. Because I think them two want to play together. I really do.
Yeah.
They look like in like all-star games and stuff when they're around each other. They have a lot of fun together. So I can see them wanting to play together. I don't know, man. I just hope we get a championship out of this thing. I don't think it won't be this year for sure. I don't unless we go get like a Miles Turner and another piece. What are we giving up though? Is my question. I mean, dude. Rob Pelinka right now has got to be like, hey, we just got Luka for 80 in a first. Y'all ain't getting much.
And it's not even, you say first round pick. That pick could potentially be the 30th pick in the first round. And that's basically worthless in the NBA draft.
And basically, it's 2029. So, I mean, who knows what we're going to. I would assume at 2029 we're
built up and ready to go win.
Yeah.
Right.
But, see what, that 2027, we're talking about the 2027 summer. Is when he's the free agent. Mm-hmm. So this is 2025. We have him for 2 more years.
2.
This one, and then 2. God, I think it just depends on what we bring in around him and how long LeBron plays. Like LeBron's money is the issue.
Yeah, he prevents you from bringing in other pieces. And
I don't blame him for getting his money up, but I just wish he'd be like, you know what, I'm killing it in the endorsements. Do I want to? Does LeBron want to win another championship?
That's the thing.
Because he could take he could take $20 million for a year, and then you still got a LeBron who's probably going to average at, let's say, in 2 years. LeBron, it's his last year. Mm. I would almost bet he's still a top 15 player in the league. Take $20 million for that year, then let's go out and get a big or another superstar to go along with Luka. And then let's bring in some guys around him. Austin Rivers will be almost in his prime. We forget about Dalton Connect, who we drafted, who I think has tremendous upside.
Yeah.
So there's some younger guys that's around him. I could also see us at some point trading Dalton Connect and Austin Rivers or something. That's just the thing we've done. So it's a long way out, and the Lakers are just that we're so unpredictable. We're one of the most unpredictable franchises in the league.
Yeah.
So you just never know.
If I was to trade those two, I would trade them to go get De'Aaron Fox.
Do we got to get rid of both them to get him now? We just got Luka for a late first and AD.
Yeah, but I would say not every organization.
AD is pretty established. Like De'Aaron for Austin Reeves, like that's a big. No question. And and y'all know I've been saying this for years, especially you, Ken. We should have went out and got DeMar DeRozan. Oh yeah. We should have went out and got Buddy Hield and Kyle Lowry a few years back when we had the chance to get all 3 of them in free agency, one in a trade, and we'd have been fine. We'd had the scores to go along with Bron and the bigs and AD. Yeah. Like the money was situated where we could, and we didn't. And here we are. I mean, now we got Luka, which is fine, but we've never made sense when it comes to that. So hopefully, man, LeBron in a year or two, he'll be like, hey, I'm going to take a little less. Let's bring something in so he can get that last one. Because how cool, my mindset would be, okay, yeah, I played with my son. Now, how cool would it be to go win a championship with my son? Yeah.
I feel like right now his mindset has to be, all right, I'm about to retire, but now that we have Luka, can I win one more?
Does that rejuvenate him? Right.
Can I get one more year with Luka? Hopefully the Lakers bring in some other pieces and win one more. That's what, to me, how he probably would be thinking.
I would hope.
I think they load up next year.
This summer?
Yeah, this summer.
I need to see what our money looks like. I know LeBron, like he signed a 2-year. I'd have to look. But, yeah, it's going to be an interesting summer, I think. I mean, it's already... And what does this trade do for the NBA? Like, guys might be like, all right, they can make that trade. Let me see what I can pull off. Yeah, I think we might see a couple more crazy trades before Thursday.
We definitely could.
I don't think Dallas is done. I really don't.
I hope they're not.
Yeah. Well, they said it on ESPN today that they don't, like, I think Perk said he don't think the Lakers are done. You don't think y'all are done either. Yeah, so, we'll see. I think y'all just maybe need another guard, a scoring guard.
That's what I said. I feel like the Mavs need another guard.
Because y'all got bigs.
Another big.
Y'all got Dwight Powell, man.
Yeah. I think one more 3-and-D type guy. That would be big.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it right now. I mean, I think everyone said, it's a good side of Mavericks because, right now it's good to have AD because we have a championship roster. But you look at that roster, dude, Mavs have been hit hard by injury this year. Like, it's
Yeah.
been- Like Lively's out. He won't be back until playoffs just start.
Yeah, he's
We're looking at, you know,
pretty much
that's-
done.
Kyrie was out today. He wasn't even on the bench today.
I think y'all big three were out today. Y'all's current big three. Yeah.
But like everybody but Kyrie was on the bench in today's
Yeah.
game. So
I think y'all's success too depends on PJ Washington. Which PJ shows up?
he was out
Man,
today.
he could be a guy.
Gafford was out today. So we've had guys out constantly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, if we can't get healthy, AD ain't gonna change.
It don't matter.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
So like this year for us, I think now it's just we're gonna sell tickets. The people are gonna come back and watch the Lakers play this year. Luka's on the floor with LeBron. It depends on what we do for trades. I think we're building for the future though. Like I think any success we have this year is extra added on. I really think this was all right, moving forward. Luka's gonna be the face of the Lakers. But we'll see, man. It's crazy. I know it was one of the most shocking messages I've ever seen on my phone, and it had one of those like traumatic feelings last night. I was just like this ain't real.
Oh, it
You
made
know?
me sick.
Yeah.
Hey, when your wife will text you, "Oh my God, they traded Luka,"
Yep.
or we,
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah, my wife was talking about it. It felt
Yeah.
weird to her, and she don't even really care.
yeah. So
My daughter was crying. She's a big Luka fan.
Yeah,
When
it's-
I had to break the news to her, she started bursting out in tears, and she thought she was fixing to have to get rid of her little stuffed animals we've got at the games throughout the
Oh,
years.
man,
yeah,
that's tough.
it was heartbreaking.
I mean, just trying to comprehend what happened, like, and compare it to other things. Like, I don't think there's anything
I don't-
like this.
I think KD signing with the Warriors, but that was free agency,
Right.
And you kind of seen that coming.
Yeah.
Like that rumor was there.
Right.
Like this was.
And a bunch of that was just a lot of hate and anger of him making the move.
It might be since the LeBron decision.
Yeah.
Like that took people by surprise when
Cleveland-
LeBron
Well,
instead of when he
but
went
you
to
knew
Miami.
he was
or
leaving though.
whatever.
Like I think everybody knew he was leaving,
Right.
but
But there's never been a situation where the organization itself
yeah.
Dumped them off.
Dumped them off.
said, we're done.
Like your franchise guy.
My this is I think the only question I have is of all the teams you could call, you called the Lakers.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because
That's-
had he called anybody else, well, I think you call the Lakers. Now, if the Lakers say no, then does the rumor get out there? Or we're going to call the Lakers first. That way, if the rumor does get out there, at least we've called one of the bigger franchises first.
Yeah.
Like I think they were trying to kill the rumor noise with this. I think they wanted. Hearing Nico talk, I think they wanted to get rid of him really bad. I don't know I don't know what's not being said. I don't know what it is, but to dump your 25-year-old face of your franchise, it's not Kyrie. It's not going to be AD. They're both 4 plus, 32, 34 plus.
Clay's up there.
I mean, dude, people were. Luka's going to be better than Dirk. That's where people were at.
He was on his way.
Yeah.
And just what he's done his career so far.
Yeah, been to a conference finals, been to the finals.
I just don't buy the whole his defense bad, and that's everybody's self.
Nobody plays defense is my thing.
I'm not buying all that, like, especially for a guy that just led you to the finals. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he just led you guys through a freaking gauntlet in the
Yeah.
Western
We
Conference.
won't ever know. I mean, we can sit here and speculate all we want. I mean, to me, I think there's something that was going on behind the scenes. Whether that was
Somebody got pissed off.
Nico,
Yeah.
Luka
Yeah.
not liking each other. Like there was that video last year at after the Western Conference Finals that they won. Him and Nico was kind of like an awkward hug. Like
Yeah, Michael Finley comes up and takes his
Take
beer.
that beer.
You don't take a man's beer.
Yeah.
And in
But-
front of his dad, come on, bro. Like, you're not gonna take my beer.
That also goes to show, I mean, they were real conscious of, hey, don't, you probably shouldn't be drinking this beer. I don't know if it was the, hey, this is a bad look, or, hey, diet. Remember, stick to the
But
plan.
here's the thing. Cameras rush into the locker room to watch grown men pour beer and champagne all of themselves.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
cares if he had a beer in his
Yeah,
hand
right.
in the hallway
Especially at
talking
that
to his
moment.
dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so.
And he was playing on a bum leg and he dropped what,
Just
30
gotta
something that
win.
game?
Come on
Yeah.
now.
Like, bro, I'd have had 2 in my hand. I'd stone cold him. Like I don't know, man. Just it's crazy. I mean, and I could see one more trade like that or something happen. Jimmy's getting traded, Ken.
Oh, he gotta
Jimmy's
go.
gone, bro.
He gotta go.
Yeah, he's a cancer now.
I agree.
So Wes said I could see Dallas making that move.
I wouldn't want him right now. Like, where is his headspace?
I don't. Is it?
Is he just he doesn't want to be in Miami?
That's what I think. I think he's just kind of tired of Miami and he wants out. And
Yeah.
Miami's said, no, we're not trading. Why would we trade you? And
Yeah.
he's gotten frustrated with that. From what it looks like.
Salute to Miami though for not like these guys and these pros are. I want to be traded. Trade me. Miami and Pat Riley's not. Nah, we're not trading you, bro.
Yeah.
We'll just suspend you. I'll not pay you. And then, then when we're ready, if we want to trade you, we will do it. Not like the KD trade me type deal and all that. Like
for the most part, it's a fragile league.
Yeah.
You don't want to piss off your superstar because 9 times out of 10, if they want out, they get out.
They get out. They get out.
And Miami could trade Jimmy. You still got Hero and you still got Bam. You still got guys to build around.
Yeah, Hero playing good basketball right
He's
now,
an
too.
first time All Star.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Tyler Hero. The white guy is back, baby.
I mean, and Dallas definitely has some pieces they can use in a trade like that.
Yeah.
And they've now shown that it doesn't matter who you are, you can be traded.
Hey, Nico dropped balls on him. Nico dropped them.
That's insane.
It was like, hey, you know what? We're getting rid of the guy.
If we trade Jimmy,
That'd be like that,
I'll
bro.
put something
That would be
for
like the Bills trading Josh Allen right now.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
I'm gonna say Pat and the Chiefs because they're but they'd be like the Bills trading Josh Allen or the Rangers. I mean the Dodgers trading Shohei.
I mean, I saw a comparison with the Cowboys. Like it'd be like the Cowboys trading Parsons for Darius Slay, that's 34 years old.
Yeah,
They need a corner and a first round pick.
and probably not even a first in the NFL equivalent. Probably like a third or fourth.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what it would be like.
I think that the shock of it all was first off was, but I think now as it gets older, it's what do we give up? Like I mean.
It's a bold move.
It's crazy.
Bold move.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I talk about the Cowboys. I mean,
Bold strategy,
You got Cowboys fans basically saying Jerry Jones made that move.
Yeah.
That's how crazy.
He
man.
might as well have.
That's how crazy it was.
Yeah,
man.
he had to have woke up happy that the heat is off the Cowboys for one day.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
He might have paid them. Hey Nico, hey man, here's a couple million season tickets in the Jones suite.
Yeah,
Do
something.
it. Yeah, it's crazy.
That would make more sense to me than what they're telling us.
Yeah, the crazy world last night, man. It was wild.
Yeah,
We'll see how it plays out though. Lakers at the Mavs in March or April, I believe. That ought to be.
I think
Is it?
in LA on the February 25th.
No, I'm talking about in Dallas. We could attend.
March
I ain't going to that.
7th, I think.
March 7th. That's a Wednesday, I believe. I looked it up. I think it's a Wednesday, but I don't remember the date. That's gonna be interesting. Ticket prices are gonna go way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be sitting at the top of the ceiling, and it's probably $1,000 seat at this point.
Hope it's full of Laker fans.
Sure will be.
Yeah, I'm interested to see it. I'm interested to see what both teams do from this trade, though.
Yeah,
I really am.
We got the All-Star break next weekend?
Yep.
So you're not. I know the Lakers have said they want Luka on the floor before the All-Star break. I don't see that happening just based off of where he was in rehab with y'all and all that. So, and I wouldn't chance it. Hey, we just traded for this dude. Let's take your time, brother.
Yeah.
You brought up them Chiefs, man. What you think about Pat Mahomes? 3-peat?
I think he's three-peating, bro.
If he does, if Pat Mahomes 3-peat, does he surpass Brady?
Yes, because he's not done. How what did that give him? 4?
Are you?
have 4?
Yeah, 4 total. Are
Brady's
you,
got 6.
Seven, right?
Are you
7.
talking
Brady's got
about
7.
right now or eventually?
Career. Like if Pat three-peats, right, but doesn't win another Super Bowl, does he pass?
Does he surpass?
He does not pass.
So
I don't think he
three-peat,
does.
does he surpass Brady for a career?
But doesn't win another Super Bowl?
Doesn't win another one, but he 3-peats. Does this 3-peat solidifies him as the guy? Like he's the GOAT of the quarterback position.
That's tough. That's tough.
don't
Never
think-
been done.
That's true. And Tom Brady did have about a 10-year gap between Super Bowls. It's just tough to say when you look at Brady. And don't get me wrong,
Depends
I
on
don't
the
like
rest
Tom
of his
Brady.
career, I think.
I don't like Tom Brady. And if
Yeah, I don't like Tom Brady.
he left and won one without Bill.
Yeah, he did.
That there's something to be said for that. I think Pat's gonna have to win at least 5 to like really solidify himself as I'm in that conversation, and you can debate it all you want.
I'm going to say this because I'm a Colts fan. Mahomes has not beaten the Colts in the regular season. Has in the playoffs. It was a wet game. Luck played like crap, but Philly's run game can keep Pat off the field. And teams that beat them have that. That's who's beating them. That's why the Colts have always beaten them. We've always had a really good run game. We just keep them off the field.
Yeah.
Now, this is probably one of the better defensive teams that KC's had. But man, that Philly O-line and Saquon, dude, they're crazy. I think it's going to be an interesting game. I don't think it's going to be as electrifying as people like think it'll be. I got it 21-17, 24-21 KC, I think. I could see a Butker walk-off field goal.
Yeah, that's a hard one to go with. Like, it really is. Especially what Philly doing on the run game. Like, Saquon in the run game is just crazy. Like, it's insane for what they're doing. But Kansas City has the D-line, the front seven. They can neutralize Saquon in the run game too. Yeah. I think that's where we'll see how great Hurts is.
It's going to be on Hurts.
You know what I mean?
He's going to have to complete some passes. And he can. Like Hurts gets a lot of crap, dude. He's got 3 dudes. He can get the rock too. Like, it's I don't
got some guys.
Like, well, they don't throw the ball. They don't have to right now because he can run it, and so can Saquon. And then Gainwell can come in, and Gainwell can run the football. Oh, yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be like in the 30s. I could be wrong, but I see it being like an exciting 24-21, 27-24 max. 27, like, this is probably the max of the score. Yeah. But it's not going to be one of those boring defensive games, I don't think. It's going to be exciting. I think it's just not going to be up there in the high scorings.
Right on.
Yeah, so you obviously picked the Chiefs. Taleo, who you got?
I'm going to go with the Chiefs, man. I think the 3-peat gets done.
Again, going Chiefs as well?
That's a good one. I'm gonna go with the Eagles, man. I'm gonna go with the Eagles just because fellow teammate Lane Johnson is still holding them down up front for them guys. So
they do play quarterback college.
It's crazy, dude.
He's one of the highest paid right guards, right tackles.
Yeah. Insane. Like, I'm gonna ride with the Eagles, man. I'm hoping Saquon can get it done, go get his first one, man, and like I'm rooting from the hometown.
Yeah, I'm gonna change mine because I hate the Chiefs because they're on that patch trajectory.
Yeah,
and I've had to deal with that all my life. I want the Eagles to win. I'm going for the Eagles because I want Saquon to get one. Saquon had to be a giant. It's almost like being a Brown.
Yeah, that was brutal for him.
Yeah. Lando, who you going with? I know you're a big time Taylor Swift fan, so
the Swifties.
Man, you look at this season just for the Chiefs, like they're the luckiest team.
Yeah,
been a lot of luck.
Things have just gone their way.
Baltimore's big toe, man. Golly.
Like,
started there.
Until they get beaten, I ain't picking against them.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm solely picking the Eagles now because I hate the Chiefs. Do I think the Chiefs are going to win? Yes. Do I want them to win? No. I'm going Eagles. I'm going Eagles 31-27. Book it.
31-27?
31-27. Because I want it to be a high-scoring, exciting game, too.
Oh, that's a good. I like that. 31-27.
Yeah, I like that. And I hope I have an 8 on the shotgun pot. So, there we go.
I like that. That's a good pick. They better enjoy it, though. Them Niners going to win that next year.
Eagles, Chiefs, split. We'll just have to see. I think we're going to do our show next week on Saturday is what we decided.
Yeah, so we won't bring you that content of the Super Bowl until the following show.
Yeah.
So, and hopefully by then we're also talking about some Lady Cat playoff basketball wins. Yep. Boys will be getting rolling and all that. So, man, just be on the lookout.
Right. We went through this week. It's a busy week. A lot of stuff coming up for the Black Cats and Lady Cats.
Yeah, again, make sure you're following us on Facebook, liking our post. Make sure you're subscribing on YouTube, liking videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for midweek content. Like we're gonna, again, like Leo said earlier, we're gonna get player interviews, coaches interviews, all that type of stuff out during the week. Give y'all stuff to watch Monday through Friday. So again, appreciate all the support we had in our first episode. hey, keep sharing.
For sure.
Yes, I think we had over 400 views on
A lot.
YouTube.
Hey, and on YouTube, subscribe, because when you subscribe on YouTube, once we hit 50 likes, we can go live on there. So for games and stuff moving forward and all that. Also, man, we're all cool dudes, laid back. Constructive criticism, anything you think that we could do different and all that, this is for y'all. We want to put this out for y'all. We're having fun doing it, but anything that can make this better, hey, let us know. We're not gonna man, don't DM me or don't call me with that BS and all that. Hey,
Don't
man,
hesitate. 'Cause
Yeah.
one of the things we got feedback on was the sound quality last week. And,
Yeah.
You know, that, like Wes said, that makes us better. We know what to work on now.
Well, yeah, I mean, we want to make this show as the best it can be. We expect this week to be better than last week, and the
Yeah.
next week to be better than this week. Like, we want to keep building, keep making it better each and every week. So,
this is a WeCat production. So WeCat, man,
yeah.
let us know.
Yep. So, again, Landry,
Wes Davis.
Nathan DeLeo.
Kendrick Johnson.
this is the Water Tower Podcast. Make sure you tune in every week. Check us out.
Getting out of here. Water tower, it sure is good to see